Chiropractors, stop focusing on patient volume for your success or determines how well the growth of your practice is and those kind of things. If you're listening to this live, please comment below live. And if you're listening to the replay, please comment in the comment there, replay. So let's talk about patient volume, right? Chiropractors, we always talk about it, right? What do you see? Oh, I see this much. I see this. And oh, wow, you see 500. I see 800. I see 1,000. I see 120. I see 50, and we talk about this patient volume as determining our success. And I was one who did that also. But we need to stop using metrics that don't define our true success. If you want to understand your success, you can't look at patient volume. I know there's a numbers game to this. I understand that when you look at these principles, it's like, well, in order to grow, I need to see more patients. That's true and not true, depending on what you were taught. And so it's looking at different aspects, because what do you do as a chiropractor, right? What do you do as a business owner? Now, you may say, as a chiropractor, you're looking at something and saying, well, I go ahead and I adjust patients and that's what I do. No. What you do as a business, you got to remember, you got to think of yourself as a business owner. And as a business owner, what you're doing is you're trading your time, right? Your time for money. But yet no one in the chiropractic profession, at least that I know of, in my experiences and all the studying and everything I've done, I don't hear this principle. I don't hear, hey, you want to determine your success, look at how much you make per hour. Determine and see what you want to make per hour, rather than looking at and going, well, I see 200 patient visits a week, or I get 20 new patients a month, or these numbers that mean nothing. And here's why. Because you can be a chiropractor that sees 500 patients a week, and guess what? There could be a chiropractor who sees 100 patients per week, and y'all make the same amount of money. So who's working smarter? Now, don't get me wrong. If you have a passion and a drive to want to see those numbers, great. But here's the thing that I've learned over the years, and this is what I teach as a coach, as a business coach. I teach how to work less and make more. That was something I had to, took me 5 years to break this down. In my head, I was so stuck. I had a coach who was like, stop valuing how well successful you are based on the numbers you see. And it was always something that it had to get unprogrammed. I was conditioned this way until I broke out and said, you know what, hold on, wait a minute. There's some other factors to this, right? I read the 4-Hour Work Week and I was like, man, that makes more sense, because I don't care what I make per year. If you look at it, look at how many people talk about it. This is not just in chiropractic, this is entrepreneurs too, where they focus on, hey, how much you make? I'm a 7-figure chiro. I'm a multiple 6-figure chiro. I'm a this and that. That's great, but if your overhead is so high and your profit margins are so low, then what's the determinant of how well successful you are? Right. And you can argue that, hey, well, you're looking at just the hourly rate and you can have a low margin with that too. Exactly. In my coaching, I teach not only the hourly rate of what you make per sales, but also your profit margin. So you know exactly what you're making per hour in your pocket. These are things that are going to look at to be very critical for your success. So if you're looking at your office and you're looking at what you do, start looking at how much you get paid per hour and know what you want to be paid per hour. Sometimes we're just like, I just want to keep rising the ladder. That doesn't work that way. You have to know why that's important to you. You have to understand that, hey, I want to make $1,000 an hour. I remember coming out of chiropractic school. That's what I wanted to make after going through that process. And I said, I just want to make $1,000 an hour. It took a while to get there. And then I had to ask myself, why is that important? Why do I want to make $1,000 an hour? What does that give me? What does that help me with? And then I started looking at different parameters and looking at, well, what do I want to make on a profit side? What do I want to have when I do that? And when you start to define that and then define why that's important to you, now you create a congruence with what you really want to achieve and have in your life, and you can make that a reality. So if this resonates with you, please comment below. Let me know what you're liking about this so far. Amen, thumbs up, fire emoji, something that you're just letting me know that you're definitely in on this and you're liking it. But that's the principles of, I think, as from chiropractic standpoint, we need to start shifting our way away from numbers when it comes to patient volume, new patients. And trust me, I get that game. It is a number game, but I'm looking at you're trading your time, okay, to make money. And so the more money you make in a certain specific, in a per hour, the less you can actually work and still achieve what you want to have. It's just working smarter, not harder. And it's making things a little easier. So if you want help with this, if you want to lead a more prosperous life, learning how to maximize this, to shrink your time as much as you possibly can, okay, while at the same token, maximize as much, DM me money in the comments. Appreciate tuning in today. As always, make it a great Thursday.